Love Hurts is the new movie that stars Ke-Huy Quan in his first leading role ever, so let's talk about it. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe if you like these kind of videos, but let's get into the review. Love Hurts follows Marvin Gable, played by Ke-Huy Quan, who is a realtor, but before used to be a hitman, but has started a new life and has really started to appreciate himself more for doing this now. But after an old colleague comes back to threaten his new life, he has to go on a mission to try and save his new reputation. So I was actually pretty excited for this movie. I think the trailer looked really fun. I love Ke-Huy Quan. I think it's really cool that he's finally getting a leading role in a movie, but unfortunately, I was pretty let down with the product. Now, that isn't to say that it's bad, because I don't think this is a bad movie, but it definitely wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I think its biggest struggle is that it could not find one path and stick to it. It had so many different paths. Is this movie about revenge? Is this movie about family? Is this movie about how love is complex? There's so much going on, and it just didn't find one particular idea and stick with it. It kind of went down that Love Actually kind of route, where we follow different people's stories and on their idea of love. Like we have two hitmen that talk about one of the guys failing relationships with his wife and how he's really trying to win her back. And then we have one of Marvin Gable, Ke-Huy Quan's assistants, falling in love with someone that was trying to kill him, and then it's like her way of saying, like, this is the one thing that I've been looking for in my life to love and care for. And it was just like we were going back and forth to them, and it was just like, these are subplots that we don't really need in this movie. What we wanted to see was Ariana DeBose and Ke-Huy Quan's chemistry unfold on screen, which we got a little bit of that, but I think the movie's focus was trying to tell the audience that yes, this movie is about their characters and their love story, but there were so many other distractions, and that was really unfortunate. Ke-Huy Quan on screen is always going to be a delight. I really loved him in this movie. I thought he was the best part. I think Ariana DeBose was also a really great part of the movie, but honestly, everything else, I mean, the action scenes were fun. I think for the most part, the action scenes that were choreographed were really entertaining, but everything else, not that good. The biggest issue, I think, was the script. I think that it just didn't give much of anything to both Ariana DeBose and Ke-Huy Quan. This is definitely probably the worst, like, John Wick-esque movie that we've gotten, because we've gotten, like, a lot. We have a Valentine's Day, we had a Christmas one for Violent Night, which was a really fun movie. I really like that one, and we're actually getting a Violent Night too, so I'm excited for that. But this was definitely a letdown. I think it incorporated the idea of Valentine's Day pretty well into the movie, but honestly, it just didn't. I just didn't like it, which was unfortunate. Also, this is kind of a spoiler, but what happened to the Love Hurts part of the movie? They completely took it out of it. Like, even in the trailer, Ke-Huy Quan's character was like talking to his brother about how love hurts, and they took that out of the movie. They only mentioned Love Hurts in the very, very, very end of it, and it just didn't even fit well into it. So I don't know why they took that out, because that was like the whole idea of the concept of love hurts. It's like, there's these, people that are in your life, and your past will, catch up to you and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. It just felt weird that they kept that out. But anyways, like I said, not a bad movie. Something that I probably won't watch again, but for the most part, with the action, I think it saved the movie from being a total mess of a movie. Ke-Huy Quan is always a delight. I think he and Ariana DeBose on screen were cute and entertaining for the most part. Like I said, I wish it would have focused more on their relationship rather than, the hitman and his assistants, like, vision of love. I think that was kind of just like, okay, we don't need this. But with a lackluster story, with some pretty entertaining action, I'd say this movie is very surface level. It's like right in the middle for me. I don't think it's great. Don't think it's good. I don't think it's bad. What do I think of it? It's okay. On an entertainment level, I give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars, and on an actual critic side, I give it another 2.5 out of 5. It's really just down the middle for me. I mean, the action's fine, the story is lackluster. It's just down the middle. Should you go see it in theaters, or should you just wait for it to come on streaming? When it comes to going to see movies in theaters, I always think that if you want to go see a movie and it's in theaters, you should go to the theater and see it. Of course, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, but that brings you to the end of this video. I appreciate every single one of you, but remember, your movie moment is right around the corner. See you in the next video.